Hola clase. This is the affirmative and negative commands lesson by me, Alfredo, and Ian and Angel. So, regular affirmative commands. Affirmative commands. It means to tell someone you address to how it's constructed. We have to conjugate the verb into third person singular into the present tense. Por ejemplo, sacar would be conjugated into saca, which means to take out. Comer, which would be conjugated into come, which means to eat. Tomar would be conjugated into toma, which means to take. Now, you can also add ahorita, it's optional. Then, by knowing this, we can create a sentence. Saca la basura ahorita, come tu comida ahorita, toma la medicina ahorita. Now, car, gar, and zar verbs. These words can be incorporated into affirmative commands. These are car, gar, and zar verbs are words that end with these. So these words are stem change. They're stem changing. So at the end, so gar at and would be turned to Q. Gar would be turned into GU, and zar would be turned into C. Por ejemplo, empacar would be turned into empaque. The QU changes the C. Cagar would be turned into cargué, which the GU changes, takes away the G, and cruzar would be turned into cruce. The, the Z would be the Z word right here would be changed to the C. Now, since we know this, we will make this into a sentence. Empaque todos tus juguetes, cague los bolsas, cruce la canal. Gracias, clase. On to Angel, on to Alfredo.
Hello, my name is Alfredo Hernandez, and I will be explaining irregular negative commands. Irregular commands. What is a negative command? Negative command is a command that you tell a person not to do. You are able to construct irregular negative commands by conjugating the verb into first person tense, which is yo. So you would change yo to no. In the examples I'm about to give you, red, the words highlighted in red means to change, and the letters highlighted in blue means to add. You change you can change the O to ES or AS. For example, AR can change to an ES. IR can change to an AS, and ER can change to an AS. For example, jugar. First step is to conjugate the verb to yo. So in step two, you can see that we added yo, right? Yo juego. Step two is to replace the O with es. So like you see in step three, it would say yo juegues. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's not over yet. We have more steps to go through. Yo juegues. So what you have to do now is replace the yo with no. And there you have it. No juegues. Now you just combine it with the sentence. Another example would be comer. First off, you would start by adding yo. Yo como. Then replace the o with the as. Yo comas. And like in the previous example, it doesn't make sense until you take out the yo and put in a no. No comas. One more example would be ir. Ir would totally change to voy or vayas. So it would start off by adding yo and changing ir. So it would be yo voy. But it really doesn't make sense. So we would add it to vayas. No vayas or yo vayas. From yo vayas, we would change the yo to a no. No vayas. Remember, you have to put no in front of the conjugated verb in order to make sense that it's a negative command. Because, like I said in the beginning, negative command is a command that you tell a person not to do. Now we just create a sentence. No juegues pesado con ella. Don't play dirty with her. No comas chatarras que te hacen daño. Don't eat junk food that can, you know, hurt you or that can affect you. No te vayas a la calle. Don't go to the streets. Now, car, and zar. Just like in the other slide, not only does the stem change in this weird ending verbs, but it also is applied to the construction of a negative command. Don't forget that the verb has to be conjugated first person singular. Recap. Car can change to QU. For example, car, a car word could be sacar. Sacar changes to saques. No saques la basura ahorita. Don't take out the trash right now. Gar can change to GU. Gar. The gar word is cargar. Cargar can change to cargue. No cargue las bolsas pesadas. Don't carry the heavy bags. Zar can change to C. For example, zar. A zar word is empezar. Empezar can change to empiezan. No empiecen el examen hasta que les diga. Don't start the exam until I tell you to. Since we know how to construct gar, and zar verbs into negative commands, let's do these examples. No saques el perro. Don't take out the dog. No organices mi cuarto. Don't organize my room. And lastly, no llegues cuando esté mi novia. It's very important to have a no at the beginning of a negative command. So, like a previous example, no juegues pesado con ella. No comas chatarras que te hacen daño. No te vayas a la calle. No saques el perro. No organices mi cuarto. No llegues cuando esté mi novia. All these have a no at the beginning of a sentence. And it's very important to keep it there. Thank you.